And yeah, so that's
So were you already into writing before rapping, or did rap?
I was really trying to find myself. I remember like I liked what do they call it, like new aged rock or whatever. What's Limp Bizkit like?
New metal.
New metal. That's right. I was really into new metal. I loved Limp Bizkit. I loved Korn. I loved Rage Against the Machine. I wanted to do something with heavy guitars, so I would write like lyrics about the devil, but it was very much like, oh, this is the subject, like, oh, metal, what do they write about? Satanic stuff. Like, because I'm like 11 and I don't know what to say, so I was writing stuff like that, but nothing of any substance. And then when I heard rap music, then I was doing the same thing, but I was like, oh, rapping isn't like a medium for like each individual's expression. Rapping is gangster lyrics. Like, that's what I thought. Like, so I'd write like uber gangster lyrics about guns, and like I had an American accent when I do it, and like this whole thing. And then Hilltop Hoods, when they came out, all the people picking on me for rapping all of a sudden started rapping. And and then I started finding my voice, I guess, and I've been doing that ever since. And still doing it. I think the hardest thing is to find, and I'm still searching for it now, is you spend so much time trying to be someone who you think is cool, and then you go, okay, well, what about, like, who am I? Okay, and then you start trying to be you, but then you're trying to be you, and that's where the Stop Trying EP came from, the whole idea of, like, stop trying, like, there is no spoon, like, it's like the Yoda, like, there is no try. But even then, like, it's still, like, a constant activity of really trying to find my voice as a person, and like who am I beyond someone who just wants to be loved and have attention. Like, who am I really? Like, who am I in an empty room? Like, if everyone left and I'd never see anyone again and I was writing lyrics, what would they be? You know what I mean? And trying to really find like that part of yourself that wants to say something. I don't know. It's a weird thing being a writer, and really trying to connect with something, especially now that I'm older and I've got a job and I'm sort of more aware of the reasons that I wanted to be successful as an artist, and that they weren't always just making art, but a lot of them are still based around just wanting to be loved. And what is it all outside of that? Anyway,
like wanting to be seen for who you are, like.
I just want to be loved. I just want attention. Yeah.
Right.
But I also really, it's kind of split, because my favorite part of rap is sitting on my own writing raps.
Yeah.
Like, I like it that more than showing anyone. I like it more than recording it.
Like, it's entertaining.
It's just like a passionate, like, I just get in a zone. Like, I write most of my raps in coffee shops. I'll sit and drink coffee and mumble to myself, and I just have such a good time doing that. And I do it, if no one's going to listen, I'll probably do it forever. But I think there's a difference between me, like, writing raps and then me, like, wanting to be famous and wanting to be an artist where I walk into a room and people know me and scream my name and you know, all that. And that's wrapped up around wanting all the girls to want to have sex with me, and wanting all the people to give me free drugs, and wanting just like attention, and wanting all these things that I think, now that I'm older, it's a bit of a cliche, but I think cliches are true a lot of the time, which is that I just need to learn to love myself. And that's kind of more the path I'm on now, is like really trying to, like, deep down just like love myself.
I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful.